Don't play.
Yo,
Envy on the phone.
yo, Envy.
Play whatever.
What's up, man?
How's everything with you?
I'm blessed beyond belief, man. Everything is good, man. Why you talking crazy, man?
Talk crazy about who?
About me, my brother. What I had to do with anything, man, and my wife posting a GoFundMe, man. My baby was sick, man. She had a heart defect, my brother. Why has nothing to do with cars? You know I'll slap the shit out you, boy.
I wasn't talking about your baby.
Nah, you was. Envy, I'll slap the Envy, for real. Envy, for real. You know I'll slap the shit out of you, right? For that. You know that, right?
We ain't doing all that.
No. I want to be clear here. You know I would slap the shit out of you about that, right?
And then we can fight, but that's not the reason I'm saying that. See,
nah, it ain't gonna be a fight. It ain't gonna be a fight. Nah, it ain't gonna be a fight. Envy, it ain't gonna be a fight, dog.
If I wanted to disrespect, I wasn't trying
But you did. Why'd you bring me into that?
I wasn't talking about.
Why did you bring me into that, Envy? And so I'll be wrong. If I'll be wrong to handle my business then, right?
But what's your business? I'm having a conversation with you. If you feel like you are disrespected you and talk to me like a man, I'm like, nah, we're never.
Exactly. You see, DJ Envy is standing his ground per se, because obviously it's a phone conversation, but he's standing his ground nonetheless. Like, Gunplay tried to make him seem like he's some soft nigga, like a pussy, just by saying, you know, I'll slap the shit out you, right? He thought Envy was going to just be on some soft shit. It's like, bro, I'm a grown man. You can say what you want to say, but at the end of the day, bro, like, we could fight. Like, if you say you're going to slap the shit out of me, well, fuck, I'm not going to let you slap me, nigga. We're going to scrap. So, like, Gunplay trying to play this bully role, and he thought that Envy was going to fold over the phone. Like, bro, it's not happening like that. You're not going to just bully me over something that you misunderstanding, and you making a big deal out of it. You're making it bigger than what it needs to be because you're reacting off impulse and you're being so emotional. We live in react off impulse culture, for lack of a better expression. Like, everybody, a lot of dudes, man, they start to become like these fucking females, man. They so emotional and reactionary. They don't put things in a proper context. They don't compartmentalize or anything. They just hear some shit that they feel is disrespect and they lash out. And sometimes it's not even disrespectful. It could be a situation where their kids just brought up, and it might not even be in no incendiary way. Their wife may be brought up, and it might not be in no incendiary way. But just because of the fact that their names were brought up, they'll use that as ammo for them to want to come at the person and shit like that and try to like sun them and bully them. At the end of the day, put things in proper context. Compartmentalize. You being reactionary for no reason because you're trying to sun the dude.
And if you feel I did, I apologize. That wasn't my intention.
Well, I need a public apology because that my wife is affected by that. My
Your wife is affected by him mentioning something, bro? It's not that fucking serious, bro. You're just looking for some clout. That's all this is. Just looking for some clout. It's not that fucking serious. They went back and him and DJ Envy and Rick Ross went back and forth about a car show thing, like who was the king of the car shows, and it turned into something they didn't need to turn into. DJ Envy had mentioned Gunplay's GoFundMe page and his wife and whatnot, but it wasn't in this incendiary. It wasn't in no disrespectful fashion or anything like that. So that's how you know that this person is just using this to try to sun DJ Envy and looking for some sort of clout. At the end of the day, bro, like, stop, bro. Y'all grown men, you're having a conversation, he apologized to you. Now you saying you want a public apology? Like, that's entitlement. Like, what more do you want? Want the nigga to kiss your feet? Like, these dudes, man, they got the mentality of females, man. It's not to, like, demean the woman. It's just, like, they don't know how to just let things be. Just in terms of, we said our truths. Or we came to an agreement. We came to an impasse. You know what I mean? Like, it's just one of those things. Or we got past the impasse. It's just one of those things where it's like, certain dudes, man, they just don't know how to, like, put things in a proper perspective when it comes to what they receive. They just react. Too much impulsive reactions.
Brother, we sat in that hospital for 28 days, homie. That shit was some real shit. That shit had nothing. It ain't even about the money. You know what I'm saying? My wife is in panic mode. My wife put that up, and this is what it is, and that's how she felt. That she wanted to. She was in panic mode. I told her to chill, but it's cool. We did a GoFundMe. That ain't nothing, my brother. So don't bring my child into this, my nigga, because then we gonna be having bad blood, dog.
And if you felt that way, I apologize. That's what I was trying to do, and I fuck with you. So
that's what I'm saying. That's
I apologize.
Thank you, my brother.
Cleared up, I will, because I have no problem.
So just for further context in regards to this video, DJ Envy pretty much came at Rick Ross about the whole car show thing. And all he said was pretty much to just, come at Rick Ross's pockets a little bit, telling him to help his friend out with his GoFundMe page. Now, it may come off as a little slight, but it's not incendiary. It's not much for Gunplay to want to say, I'll slap the shit out you and this and that. At the end of the day, we already understand what DJ Envy was getting at when it comes to him saying that to Rick Ross. It's like, bro, help your boy out. What's good with your pockets? And I'm sure Envy knows that Rick Ross makes a whole lot of money. I just think that this is all within, the whole back and forth, and it got a little out of hand. But still, it's like one of those things where you don't need to call a nigga up and threaten him and all this. It's like, it's silly. It's like, that certain shit just be for just for show. You know what I mean? Like, you could have called them without recording it. Like, why do you record a phone call? Like, what it is, man. This is the world we live in where everything is just for show and shit, for clicks and clout chasing and all types of just attention driven shit. So I can understand to a degree why Gunplay was pissed at DJ Envy, because it was something that was serious in regards to his daughter's, open heart surgery and whatnot. And all DJ Envy did was kind of do a little playful jab at Rick Ross, telling him to help his friend out with his GoFundMe page. I don't think it was that incendiary. I don't think it was disrespectful towards his daughter. I just think it had more to do with, him coming at Rick Ross. But at the same time, I do understand why Gunplay was a little mad, but we shouldn't react off impulse, and we shouldn't, we have to understand how to put things in proper perspective and compartmentalize. It wasn't that big of a deal to where you had to record a phone conversation and threaten the man. Just try to make yourself look like you tougher than the dude and bullying the dude and whatnot. All that shit is unnecessary, man. At the end of the day, you meet up with the dude in person or you call him without all that, theater shit, all that, fake ass show shit. Like if you was really sincere about calling the brother and asking him what was going on in terms of why he said what he said, you would have just called and wouldn't be no story about it. The majority of shit that's before us is all for show, man. It's all for show. It's all to keep some sort of attention on something just to keep it going. That's all it is these days, man.